What's up, people? What's up? This is your boy K Solo. You already know, all right? Listen, I was just walking. You, of course, already know. Gotta get some trees. And let me tell you, I gotta say, I haven't told the story. I haven't said the story about Rikers Island in a minute. So I know it's the reason that I stopped telling Rikers Island stories is because, you know, I don't want it. I don't want my platform, the K Solo Show, the Rikers Island stories, aka the K Solo Show, always be about Rikers Island. Because my show is not about that like that. It's about Rikers Island, of course. That's the main part. But sometimes, you know, you gotta switch it up. So that's what I've been doing. But then again, I've been neglecting my Rikers Island stories. So let me hit you with one. You know, it's about Rikers Island's war. One of the wars that we had with you already hold on. Fucking walking in this nasty ass fucking swamp ice. So this story is about a war that we had in the island, yes, with the Bloods. And this one was kind of crazy because this was not was not a regular gang fight that you're in the yard and you see each other and boom, let's get it popping. No, it's not like that. This one was everyone, it was given an order by, of course, someone much higher in the Latin King Nation, you know, whoever was controlling the prison at that time, you know, you call about, you know, you can say the big homie. You can call it the big homie. So our big homie, you know, well, let me start like this, man. And when I got locked up, I was in the projects in C95. Everybody know what's the projects? And C95, that's the house that is how you call it? It's not population, it's for the new jacks. They go in there, you could be in there for a week, 2 weeks, and you get transferred. You go straight to population. So I remember when I was in the projects, at that time, you know, the Bloods was doing their thing. Yes, they was. And a lot of the brothers needed help in the other side. Remember, you got 3 parts to C95. You got the projects, you got the dark side, and you got the light side. So the brothers in the light side was having a lot of problems. You feeling me? Too many problems. So what happened was, hold up. Trying to see here. No, fuck it. What happened was that when I got there, they had, this is no bullshit, bro. There was like about 50 to 60 Latin Kings in the projects. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 houses in the projects. So you telling me there's 60 Latin Kings and the brothers are having trouble in the light side with the Bloods. Now, I went as an OG, hold on, let me fix this shit. As the OG, I went and I stepped up and I started explaining to the first man that, you know, to the big homie. And mind you, this big homie was only a king for like 9 months. So, first of all, I never knew who was the one that gave him that position? I mean, there's no such thing. You've been rocking, because for me, you're a newborn. That's what I call a newborn. A king that comes and becomes a king and only been a king for 4, 5, 6 months. You're a newborn. You feel me? So, as a newborn, first crown that he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. You feel me? So I went and I told him, I said, yo, and matter of fact, his name was Panama. So I said, yo, Panama, with all jokes aside, I don't understand why we have 60 brothers over here, and the brothers on the light side need help, and they need help bad. So the brother comes out and tells me, yeah, I understand that, but it's better to keep the brothers here, because if any of the brothers come to the projects, you know, we got them. So I looked at this brother and I said, first of all, ain't no brothers coming to the projects, because they know this is little son one. And that's what they call the project, little son one. You feeling me? So I said, they're not gonna come to the projects, bro. And if they do come to the projects, they're gonna pop off and boom, it's a wrap. So once again, this bro, nothing against him, but he was a newborn. So what I did was, I went, got like about a good 15 brothers together. And these 15 brothers, they was about it, you feel me? So I got them together and I said, yo, we gotta go to the light side. So tonight, I'm gonna tell the CEO that to pack me up. I can't be in the projects. I got beef in the projects, that's all, you know. Then what they do is they move you wherever. So my plan was going to the dark side or to the light side. Doesn't matter, as long as I'm in the other side helping out the bros. You feeling me? So guess what happened? All 15 brothers that decided, yo, we leaving, we're going to help out the brothers on the other side, they all came with me. All of them. Now, when I got to the other side, my man that I know from the streets, Cujo, was holding it down on the light side. So once Cujo saw me in the yard, he recognized me immediately. Like, what's up, Solo? What's up, Solo? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, everything's good, everything is gravy. But I'm hearing you having problems here. And I was like, yeah, Solo, we do. So my main thing was just, yo, let's do what we gotta do. You feel me? Look, you got 15 new brothers that came from the projects. They on this side and this side, this guy, that guy. So, you know, we ready. So next thing you know, man, there was an order given by what we call the Supreme. The main Supreme. In every building, you have a Supreme. You feel me? You have somebody that runs the building. You know? I mean, you can find this out. You can find this on the internet, all about this shit. So it ain't something that I'm saying that nobody doesn't know. So anyway, that bro came out and gave out an order. The order was that at a certain time, a certain day, we, as kings, we were supposed to, once child starts, right there, set it off. No matter if you one Latin king, no matter if you 2 Latin kings, no matter what's the odds, no matter how bad it looks, you have to set it off. And if you don't set it off, you already know what's gonna happen. Let me tell you, my house, there was 3 Bloods, okay? 3 Bloods, and there was 2 Crips that they was undercover. Why I knew there was Crips? Because they told me. You understand? And then remember, a lot of people don't say this, but back in the 90s, in the early 90s, when the Kings was getting busy with the Bloods, the Crips was coming out, but they didn't have a lot of them. The few that they had, they was getting busy with the Kings, and this is a true story. A lot of people leave that shit out, man. But keeping it real, a lot of Crips got busy with the Kings. You feel me? So, it's fucked up to say, but it's the truth. So anyway, in my house, like I said, 3 Bloods, 2 Crips, and 2 Kings, me and another King. So I ain't thought the Crips was gonna do their thing. I ain't thought they was gonna get busy. I'm gonna keep it official with you. I'm gonna keep it official with you. I did not count on them. I did not even think about them. It was just me and the bro. And the bro was Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? What you call him, Bulldog, King Bulldog. Anyway, this is what happened in Chow, all right? Now, mind you, there's 2 of us. The Chow is getting about to serve. The house gang is putting the Chow together. The Bloods that was in the house, none of them was serving food. You know what I'm saying? None of them was serving food. You know, my thing is that they thought the house was theirs. You feel me? With all due respect. So we came up, once the food started getting served, I remember that motherfucking Bulldog told the Crips, yo, we gonna about to set it. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't know this. I didn't know that Bulldog went and talked to the Crips. I didn't know this shit, bro. So he should have came to me and said, yo, Solo, yo, I did this and I did this, and these dudes are down with us. Like I said, I did not know. Next thing you know, I remember there was one Blood that he was sitting down looking at TV, eating his food. Because remember, these dudes were so-called running the house, and I just got to that house. I just got to that house with the other brother. You feel me? So, we still fresh from the streets. Still fresh from the streets. You know what I'm saying? We don't got that glow yet, that glow that people get when they're in the island. They don't get that. I don't have that glow yet, bro. That glow is not in my system. You understand what I'm saying? So, next thing you know, right, one of the Bloods that's sitting down eating food, this Crip, and I never caught the name. I never caught his name. Yo, this dude just came out of nowhere, grabbed a pan, and there was the pan. I think it was mashed potatoes in the pan. It was mashed potatoes. He was a house gang. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't know he was. I knew he was Crip, but I did not know they was gonna get busy with us. So the next thing you know, after the chow, I said, let's wait till chow finishes. Let's wait for the chow to finish. After the chow finished, that everybody's stuffed, everybody's chilling, everybody want to relax in the chair and sit down and look at TV. That's the best time. You feel me? So boom, the same way that I said, the best time. Yo, this Crip out of nowhere, he got the pants. They collecting the pants to take it right back take it to the pantry. The pantry is a little place that they built, and that's where the food goes. And you have 2 inmates from both houses taking care of the pantry. You feel me? Serving the food and blah blah blah, and you take it to your house. You understand? So that's how it used to be. So when the Crip dude is taking the trays, and these metal pantries was big. They like a metal. It's a metal thing that you can see that it's, it holds a lot of food. And this shit was big, though. The dude came in out of nowhere. There was one Blood sitting down looking at TV. The Crip just came out of nowhere and bust him in the head. I'm talking about bust him in the fucking head with the motherfucking big metal tray. It's not a tray. It's where you put the food. I don't know how to call it, but it's all metal. I'm talking about boom. He hit him so hard that the Blood dude just went down and got knocked the fuck out. I'm that serious. Now, the bro that told the Crips this bro, all of a sudden, is in the back going at it with one of the Bloods. They going at it. It's a 1-on-1. Now, the other Blood didn't know that his man's was knocked out in the day room. So the next thing you know, he's over here paying attention to the fight. Now, he goes and he swings at my bro. He goes and swings at the bro. That's when I came. I'm running over there because it's all the way in the back where the cells is at. I'm running all the way to the back. I take this nigga and I just did some fucking karate shit. Just kicked this motherfucker in the back. Boom! Kicked him. When I kicked him, he like fell. And at the same time, he turned himself around. Well, he turned himself around. I just got to top of him my whole weight. Just got to top him, and I'm boom, boom, boom. I'm hitting him nothing but rights, and I'm hitting him hard. But remember, this dude was already locked up. You know, he was a little stronger than me, man. I'm keeping it real with you. He was a little stronger than me. Because remember, he's been locked up for a couple of months. That nigga got the glow. He got the food in him. He got all that vitamin, all that starch. So he's a little stronger than me. I'm better for him with the hands, but he's stronger than me. You understand what I'm saying? So I remember that when I'm pounding him, boom, 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 you know, somewhere, somehow, he got out of that. So when he got out of that, he stood up, and I stood up. Now we in that boxing position. Next thing you know, the three Crips, they running towards us, towards me and the brother. Now the other brother that I'm talking about, he's still getting busy with the other blood, 1-on-1. But when I look back, the three Crips running and caught the other two brothers. I mean, not the other two brothers, the other two bloods that was there, that I was fighting with, the other brother was fighting with, and they just got on top of the bloods. Boom, ding, boom, ding, boom, boom, bing, bang. And then I had to do my thing too, because the shit was okay. So we getting busy. I'm talking about busy. And yo, we won that. And let me tell you, every house in C95 had it to set it off. Kings was giving an order to the Latin kings to set it off at child time. So imagine how crazy the shit was. When let me tell you, before we said it, the fucking alarm went on. The alarm that you already know there's a fight going on, bro. So right there, me and the other bro who was like, okay, the shit is popping now. That's when we said, and a couple, after child, let's get it on. Bro, I heard that there was so many COs going to different houses. And not every house that Latin Kings set it off, no, because certain houses, there was more bloods than Latin Kings. No question about it. But I gotta give it to the kings that tried. Remember, there was a lot of kings that was by themselves. One was by this, matter of fact, there was two kings that was by themselves. And those two kings set it off in different times by themselves. You feeling me? Yes, they got pounded the fuck out, but they did what they had to do. Hold up, guys. So they did, excuse me, guys, I'm in the house now, you know what I'm saying? So they did what they had to do. And let me tell you, like I said, a lot of the kings that set off, and it was supposed to be child was served, I believe, at 4 to 4:30, 5 o'clock. And like I said, I heard that the CO who's going back to back, they would start one fight, the next thing you know, 5 minutes later, another fight. Boom, bing, bang, bang. Next thing you know, while the COs is controlling this house, another fight. Boom, 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 boom. The shit was so crazy that they had to call extra COs from other buildings in C95, from Rikers Island, other buildings to come and help out the COs in C95. Because believe it or not, bro, that day let me see. Hold up, let me see. I'm counting the houses. You got, if I'm not mistaken, on the light side, you have 12 lower, 12 and 10 upper and lower, and you had the back. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 module 10. 8 module 10, 11. The right side, you had 1, 2, 3, 4. All together, bro, that was like about 15 houses that got busy. Like I said, some of the Latin Kings got whipped on because there was more blood, but they set it off. The point was not to win this war, the fight of that day. The point was to let them know, no matter how many of us, if there's only one or two, we're going to set it off. And that was the key. You feel me? And let me tell you, after the fight was over, in my house, all they did was they said yes, 2 Crips got packed up. I didn't get packed up. 2 Crips got packed up. All 3 brothers got packed up. Because the CO that was there, he already knew what was going down. You know, a lot of the bloods that was there before I got there and before the other Latin King got there, you know, they was wilding out, man. They was doing some foul shit in the house, be like smacking people up for no reason, taking their commissaries for no reason. I mean, you know, doing some grimy shit, man. Doing shit that the 5%ers was doing back in the 80s. You feel me? So, you know, that's why I call my fucking flashback, because I remember that shit, man. I remember that time when the 5%ers was robbing motherfuckers, and they was robbing mostly all Puerto Ricans. And they was robbing blacks too. Okay? There's no bullshit. They was robbing blacks too, bro. I remember this one black kid in C-76. They went to try to take his teeth because he had 1 gold teeth. They tried to take that shit out. What the fuck they was gonna do with that gold teeth, bro? You tell me. I mean, there's no knowledge of it. I'm trying to think of myself that day. Why? Why did they bite the man's teeth? It was 1 gold teeth. And you had like about 6, 7 motherfuckers holding this nigga down while another motherfucker with an ID clip trying to take his fucking teeth off, bro. Like if the motherfucker was a dentist. And this is, like I said, this is adolescence. And this is before Bloods and before Kings, before Nietas, before Trinitarios, all that. You feel me? So, like I said, man, the wars of this Latin King and the Blood War, it was something ugly. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I am very happy that this shit's over with, because just imagine if Latin Kings, Bloods, Crips, Trinitarios, we all get together. We all get together and fight for the things that is supposed to be ours, things that was taken away from us, like the pictures, like the commissary money. Like you work in a house gang or you work in a mess hall, they took everything away from us. No jobs. I mean, you can't get a job in C95, and if you do get a job, it's a bullshit job, and you probably mopping the floors or cleaning clothes, and you ain't getting paid. So, I mean, one time, you used to get paid up to $50, $60 working in the mess hall. And at Suicide SPA, you used to make up to $40 working at SPA. You know what I'm saying? So $40, $50 in commissary is pretty damn good if you don't have nobody that's giving you money. You know, that helps out. And I said the older you get, the worse it is for OGs. Because the OGs don't got no more family. We don't got that family, the mother and the brothers and the sisters that's going to take care of us. No, we don't have that no more. We OG. All our people's dying. All our people got kids, and they got to take care of their kids and support their kids. So they can't worry about their brothers in jail. Yeah, you might have some lucky ones that do get a little $20, a little $30 there. That's because their family is well off. But me, I'll be fucked because my family ain't well off. And my family, like I said, my family, little by little, they dying down, bro. And I'm talking about dying down. I ain't talking about no diet. I'm talking about they dying down, man. I lost a lot of family members in 2000. So it ain't that beautiful thing no more that, okay, let me call my sister, or let me call my cousin, or let me call my aunt, or let me call my mom so get some money in here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no more of that for me, bro. And you have thousands of other OGs like me that don't got it, that can have it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. Because we are so quick. We are so quick to start a fight against blacks and Spanish, Bloods and Kings, whatever. We are so quick to do that. Then going and sending it off against the administration, against the police. Now the police come with their sticks and their shields and their helmets, and you see everybody folding. Because motherfuckers fold, okay? They fold. So just imagine Kings, Blood, Crips, they say, yo, fuck this, man. I remember one time, bro, when we was adolescents, that we knew the turtles was coming, We used to take books and put it under our fucking shirts. Put it under our shirts. Boom, 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 put your books under our shirts for protection. But when they hit you with the sticks, all they're gonna hit is the books. Yeah, it still hurts, but at least they don't fucking break your shit down. You feeling me? So, there's a lot of wars, man, fights that I've been into, that I've been there, man. I've seen it. Especially that war, that little fight right there. To remember, I did not know that these 3 Crips was gonna get busy. They was gonna start and helping us out. I mean, it was 3 against 2. So I don't think it was no help, because I think, yeah, I know we would have ran right through them. You know what I'm saying? But the 3 Crips got busy. And unfortunate that 2 of those Crips got blown up. One caught a $150. I'm talking about a serious $150. And the other one got caught. They inked him, that nigga. I mean, they stuck something in him. He didn't die, but they stuck something in him. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And what made it more fucked up was that the one Crip the Crip that got cut, there was like 3 Latin Kings there. And they knew that these Crips got busy with me and another bro, Bulldog. And they didn't step for that Crip. That's what got me a little upset back in that time. You know what I'm saying? And that was before we was rocking the 5 and all that crazy stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of brothers don't talk about that, and I don't understand why. I mean, you gotta go to the OGs, like the dudes of my age, to tell them, yo, did the Latin Kings and Crips ever went at it with the Bloods? Yeah, we did. Yeah, there was Crips on down low, and they got busy with us. You had a lot of Crips playing MO. MO is playing crazy, but, they did it because that was how populated, bro. And they was trying to protect themselves, man. I mean, that's something that I don't understand because, there's one, I gotta keep it real. There was one Crip that dude was doing his thing in North Facility. Was it North or West? One of those buildings. He was doing his thing. His name was Hollywood. Ex-Golden Glove boxer. Ex-Golden Glove boxer. I'm talking about, I heard that this dude knocked out 2 Bloods in the same time. He was fighting 2 dudes in the same time, knocked both of them out. And the nigga was brawling. The nigga had no fucking neck, but that's how thick his shit was, bro. I'm gonna keep it official. And this is not saying that Bloods are scared like that, but there was a lot of Bloods that didn't want to go to their house. And I'm gonna keep it also real too. There was 2 or 3 Kings that didn't want to go to the house either. Because remember, Bloods and Kings are rocking that 5. So when the Blood goes at it with a Crip, that King is right there also going at it with the Crip. And I don't really know why, because I'm gonna keep it official with you. I don't know why. Because I feel that that's a Crip and Blood thing. Even though we rock that 5. Because being honest with you, the Latin Kings don't got enemies like that in New York. The enemies that we had at one time was the Bloods. But we don't got enemies like the Crips that been going on for years in California. And now it's coming over here to New York. Well, it's not coming, it's been here. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I haven't been in the island since 2006. That's a little minute now. And thank God, I ain't trying to go back in there. You feeling me? So, this story, like I said, and there's going to be a lot more stories that I'm going to come out with, and it's going to be about, I know I've been neglecting my Rikers Island stories, I know that, but I'm coming back. Officially, I'm coming back and letting you guys know the shit that I seen, the shit that I've done. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll pound that blood out. But after that, I didn't have to do no more because the 3 Crips started going in there. They went in, and the one in the living room, he was just knocked the fuck out, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I felt a little bad, bro. I felt a little bad when that Crip hit that bro with that pan. That just said clock, and that dude just went in the chair and just went down, boom. And none of the Bloods knew there was Crips, bro. None of the Bloods. So in one way, they didn't do their homework. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta understand, guys. At that time was the war. At that time it was crazy. It was every man for himself. And like I said, a lot of Latin Kings that was in the house by themselves, they got eaten. You know what I'm saying? People ate their plate. And you know who I thought? Bloods ate them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when the king ate a blood, hey, boom, hey, payback. You feeling me? But like I said, thank God that war is done, bro. Thank God that war is done. And I don't want to see that war no more. I don't want to see that brothers are getting hurt, or Crips are getting hurt, or Bloods are getting hurt. Come on, man. We are inmates. We are brothers together. And that's how we supposed to be. And I just can't understand why and how come we just can't get between and say, yo, let's stop all this. And let's just get together. And everybody have respect for everybody's family. Because I don't call it gangs. I call it family. Because while you in prison, that next man is your brother. He's looking after you and you looking after him. So that makes you family. You feeling me? So there's no winners, no losers in this goddamn shit. Because if you think about it, we all lose. A lot of bros, a lot of Bloods, a lot of kings that got man numbers to go state because of shit that they done for the nation. Shit that Bloods did for their nation. Caught new ones. Going to Rikers Island for a drug case. Next thing you know, you're going to stay for a fucking murder. You know how many brothers has done that? You know how many Crips had to go stay for that? So people just started saying, yo, enough is enough, man. We coming in here with bullshit cases and we leaving out of here after 4 or 5 years because we caught a new one in the jail. So thank God that war went dead, man. And I believe that war stopped. And let me see. I went up north in 97 and 98, I went up north. I was in the island for like about almost a year fighting my case. So, boom, when I went upstate, that I went to Collins, that, you know, I was telling the brothers how it was in Rikers Island, that the shit was still popping, and upstate, they had that treaty upstate already. Because the treaty came from a state. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, this is your boy K Solo taking you back to the Rikers Island Wars. And I got some more for you. Latin Kings and Bloods together. Going at it now with the Crips. Oh yes, we went at it with the Crips a couple of times. Latin Kings and Bloods together as one. I can't not say any more about that because, like I said, am I for that? No. But some things that I don't like to do, I have to do it because I gotta follow orders. And if I don't follow orders, guess what? I'm gonna be the victim. You feeling me, guys? So this is me, your bro, K Solo, and have a good night out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this story, okay? It's not so long either, all right? Yo, boy, K Solo, holla, booyah.